Welcome back, Crypto Fiends. I'm Ryan Martello, and today we have a news episode talking about the Prime Minister of Malta, as well as discussing Tom Lee's current viewpoint on cryptocurrencies, as well as briefly looking at the current price movement of crypto. All of this in today's episode. Now, first off, I have to say thank you. Thank you so much to all you new subscribers that have been joining the community. You guys are absolutely awesome. And if you do find this video informative, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button and come into the Crypto Fiend community with welcoming arms. We accept anyone for quality cryptocurrency content. Also, make sure you hit that little bell so you can get notified when videos, of course, are posted to the channel. So to start things off, we are going to be briefly looking at the current market. Not too much going on today. We are sitting in the green. The majority is in the green, which is great to see, but we are sitting around that level where tomorrow we may experience a little more red than we would like to see. Currently, Bitcoin sitting around $6,600. That's great to see. We are off that $6,000 support level. We are continuing to work our way up to $7,000. This is very good signs across the board. Now, the overall market cap is still fluctuating between 225 and $200 billion. But if we can break through this current resistance level and continue our momentum, I see bright things in the near future. Bitcoin dominance is continuing to drop. This is a good indicator that more money is beginning to flow into altcoins, as the majority of investors are starting to realize that there's a lot of projects out there that have great potential and that are at phenomenal prices right now. Another thing, Ethereum and Ripple continue to compete for the second spot. This morning, Ripple did pass Ethereum again for like the 10th time now, but Ethereum has taken that spot back again by around $700 million. So Ethereum, as of right now, is most likely going to continue to hold that spot. But I am interested to know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Where do you guys think Ripple is going to be, say, when we do experience our next bull run? Do you think Ripple can pass Ethereum and hold the second place spot for the longevity of cryptocurrencies? Let me know down below your guys' thoughts. Some other big gainers on the day. Let's actually go up to the trending. The majority of these up on the day are crap coins, but we do have a couple good ones. We have Nebulous up 18%. Now, there's no specific news revolving around Nebulous, but the main thing I found is that Nebulous is currently in the process of their mainnet swap. So they are converting their ERC20 token over to their current Nebulous blockchain. Another one up on the day is Redcoin. They did announce a new product that they're working on called Red ID. I did not bother to look into any further information, but if you guys want to learn more about that, go over to their Twitter where you can get a little more info about that. The last one I want to briefly talk about is going to be BrickBlocks. Now, BrickBlocks is a project that I did review probably like 3 months ago, and I've been kind of keeping an eye on, and they are a very small, undervalued project in my opinion. This is just one I personally hold, and I'm just kind of keeping an eye on as where it's going. As of right now, it's been doing very well the past couple days. It has added on a good chunk of volume. Now, their market cap did get released a couple days ago, so that could be a good reason why they're beginning to start to get some exposure and people are starting to realize the potential maybe. But keep in mind, there are these little spikes as you see right here, so this is a good indicator that this could just be a pump and dump. So again, this is just one I'm keeping an eye on over the next week or so, and if you guys are interested, do so as well. So our first article today, we are going to be talking about the Malta Prime Minister at the United Nations General Assembly. Crypto is the inevitable future of money. I love seeing articles like this. It really brings light to cryptocurrencies and really gives everyone some good motivation. The Prime Minister over at the United Nations Assembly had this to say about cryptocurrencies and blockchain tech. I passionately believe technology revolutionizes and improves systems. This is why in Malta, we have launched ourselves as the blockchain island by being the first jurisdiction worldwide to regulate this new technology that previously existed in a legal vacuum. Blockchain makes cryptocurrencies inevitable futures of money. More transparent, it helps filter good business from bad business. This is great to see that the Malta Prime Minister is so supportive of cryptocurrencies, and Malta overall is a phenomenal island where they are allowing the majority of blockchain startups to flood into their island, not just filter, and start their businesses. Actually, the Binance exchange just recently moved over to Malta because of their overall support, as well as Tron, TRX. So they have moved their development and their companies over to Malta. So that's a good indicator that Malta could be the next crypto valley in the future. Right now, over in Switzerland, that's where the current crypto valley is, and we do have Silicon Valley in California. But as the majority of these companies realize the potential of these countries that want to accept and embrace blockchain tech, and they're doing so in a great way of decreasing taxation and all that sort of stuff on cryptocurrencies, you're going to see a lot of these projects flood over to these countries, specifically maybe Malta. So this is actually a video I am going to be making in the next 2 days or so, discussing the current state of cryptocurrencies around the world in different countries, as well as the taxation on cryptocurrencies in different countries, because I feel like that's something that's very unclear right now with the majority of investors. They don't know what's going on when it comes to taxes, if you have to pay taxes, how much, what's a taxable claim, stuff like that. So I will be talking about all of that in a future video in the near future, so stay tuned for that video. So that's all we're really going to be talking about in this video. I pretty much discussed everything that was highlighted in these paragraphs. So next up, we are going to be talking about Tom Lee. The Bitcoin price starting to reverse. 2 catalysts will drive it higher in 2018. Tom Lee is a team member over at Fundstrats, if you guys didn't know, and he's very passionate about cryptocurrencies. We all know that. His name is always in the news, and this article is very interesting, talking about his current viewpoint on crypto and where he sees it going by the end of the year. So currently in early 2018, Fundstrat emphasized in a report that the $6,000 level will likely be held by Bitcoin in the midterm because it is a break-even point for miners. That means miners that utilize electricity and mining equipment to verify transactions on the Bitcoin network can still generate some profit if the price of Bitcoin stays above the $6,000 level. Lee explained on Bloomberg that the stability of the BTC at the $6,000 mark and the 2 major catalysts awaiting Bitcoin in the year end could push the price of Bitcoin up sustainably within the next 2 months. So he's talking about November and December. What are the 2 catalysts? Over the past 2 months, BACT, the BAKKT, a cryptocurrency exchange created by ICE, Starbucks, and Microsoft, has been building the first regulation-focused platform that primarily aims to operate as a trusted custodian and brokerage for large-scale investors. Eventually, with the entrance of major investment banks and solid products offered by BACT, Lee stated that the institutions will have the ability to enter into the market. Until Bitcoin surpasses major resistance levels like 8,800 and 10,000, Lee emphasized that Bitcoin will have to show some recovery in its price before it appeals to any major institutions. He also discusses down here his current viewpoint on the end price for Bitcoin that he announced earlier in 2018, so it could have changed by now, but his current firm price is $25,000 per Bitcoin. So $25,000, that seems very ambitious, but as we saw in the past, guys, anything is possible. I mean, we went up from $11,000 to around $14,000 in the matter of about 48 hours in Bitcoin of last year. So I don't see why this is not possible. Again, he's really emphasizing the 2 critical stages right now with crypto: the BACT exchange and Bitcoin keeping its level above $6,000 where miners can continue to transact and mine Bitcoin, of course, as well as continuing our momentum a little bit higher once this BACT exchange does come out, so more institutions can feel comfortable with coming into cryptocurrencies. So I think this is all very possible. Again, I've talked about the BACT exchange in many other videos about how important it is and how crucial it is for the next couple months and the price movement of crypto. I still see big things, guys. Again, my current viewpoint on investing in cryptocurrencies, I am continuing to buy in at these current price levels. Of course, I'm buying in when stuff is in the red, not necessarily pumped up, and then buying in like Ripple right now. I think Ripple is at not necessarily bad price, obviously, from its all-time highs, but I feel like it is kind of a little overextended right now. It could, if it could get into the 40-cent range, that would be a definite interesting buying point for the majority of investors, and personally for me. So the next couple months are going to be so exciting for crypto, and if you want to be a part of this growing community, hit that subscribe button. It's not that hard to do for quality cryptocurrency content. Leave a comment down below on your current viewpoint of the market. Where do you think we're going to be by the end of 2018? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next.